YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage back with another Heir's faction focus, and this time I'll be looking at the Lusitani, which was another faction that was added in Hannibal at the Gates, if you were able to purchase the DLC. And so let's walk through what they have. They're going to be similar to the Arvasi in most respects, but, just slightly different. They have more spears, apparently, but their skirmishers are the same. Their swords are similar. They don't have the painted ones, which is a unique unit for the Arvasi, and a good unit, to be honest. And then they're going to have one less cav unit too. It looks, no noble cav, which is going to hurt them. They do have this Lusitani noble infantry, which, whoa, holy crap. Jeez, those guys are insane. Wow, 64 attack at 39 damage. Good grief. Whoa, man, these guys are brutal. And they're about the same price as Praetorians, and they might win one-on-one. They don't have formation attack, but they have headhunt on top of this, which is pretty impressive. And they have a solid charge bonus. Their armor is where it's lacking. They only have a 5 shield value, so those guys are going to be very vulnerable to missiles. So that's something to be aware of. Didn't know that. So using this unit might actually be difficult. Interesting. So let's take a look at their swords. They have Iberian swordsmen, which I've covered in other videos. They have guerrilla warriors, which I covered in the last video as well. But again, these guerrilla warriors are going to be pretty good for the price because they can deploy anywhere. Veteran Shield Warriors, a very capable unit, but again, it's going to be low armor, so it looks like the Lusitani are kind of like trading high attack for low armor. But for that price, I mean, that's a pretty sturdy attack. You're just going to have to keep your guys safe from missile fire. You might be able to screen with like a higher shield. Yeah, so I mean, if you look, even this, well, that's the cheapest spear they have at 600, but it's got good armor and base value, so I mean, what is this? Scutarii Spearman would be a decent shield unit. Lusitani guerrillas, sweet. They have guerrilla spearmen that can deploy anywhere. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's kind of like night hunters. I don't think they scare people though, unfortunately. They do have cavalry counter tactics, which means they can deploy anywhere and defend themselves against cav. So that would be useful. And then they have Lusitani spearmen, which looks like a very sturdy Celt-Iberian spearman here. So interesting. They have kind of a good variety of spears here. Their skirmishers are the same as the Arvasi, Iberian slingers, Iberian skirmishers. Both of these units are going to be fairly cost effective, and then Balearic slingers are going to be very powerful. Those Balearic slingers in the last battle actually dealt quite a bit of damage to the elephants. It makes me wonder if they changed the elephants a little, because I never had that much success with slingers against elephants in the past. Of course, I was shooting unarmored ones with the Balearic slingers. I think the armored one had gotten caught up on some of my other infantry. Iberian cavalry we've already looked at too, which is very high attack but low armor and health, or low armor and morale. And then Scutarii cav's gonna just have a little more staying power, but not quite as high attack. It'll just stay in a fight longer and has a better charge bonus. And then of course they have Cantabrian cav also, which I covered in the last video with the Arvasi, so which Cantabrian circle, flaming shot, Parthian shot, and fire whilst moving, of course all that stuff. So let's go see if we can use the Lusitani in a battle similar to what I did last time. I'll just do another quick battle. Again, hopefully I can find a match relatively quick, and hopefully someone doesn't quit the game right before I win. And, well, I mean, hopefully I can win in general, because using these factions in quick battles is a risk, to say the least, depending on who I play. Because I think, any capable player with one of the power factions could easily steamroll you with one of these factions. But, hey, it's always fun to see what you can do. So it looks like I am up against Hair Monkey on the Pyramids map. Hair Monkey. Oh, geez. So I'll pick the old Lusitani here, and we'll give him a shot. I guess there's no real choice for your general. You're going to bring a Lusitani noble. And then as far as my regular swordsman, boy, this is going to be interesting. And he's going to pick Carthage, so this will be interesting. I'm going to make sure and get a horde of Balearic slingers. I want something to try and force my opponent forward. And may bring a couple of skirmishers as well, just to help against any elephants. And I'm going to bring a good number of these spears. And let's see, these veteran shield warriors are looking pretty good. Just a little sturdier than the guerrillas. Oh, I'm running out of money though. I'm going to need more cav. This is not enough cav. Let's cut a Balearic slinger. Maybe we can cut those skirmishers. Scutarii cav. And we've got just a little more money here. Maybe we can bring one more skirmisher. skirmisher. Crap, I'm just like a few short. Let's pop in another skirmisher, and then 2 of those guys. And yeah. Alright, just in the nick of time. Don't know if this army will work or not, but we'll give it a shot. I've got decent skirmishing power, relatively little cav power, so I'm going to definitely have to try and support with my spears, which are pretty good spears if I can use them properly. I'm going to have to shield my infantry, though, in case he has any melee cav, which he very likely will, because Carthage has pretty affordable melee cav. So yeah, I'll have to keep my spears or my cav near my sword infantry to keep it safe. We'll see what kind of infantry he's picked. But I'm mostly worried about elephants coming from Carthage. The price of elephants, though, has increased pretty substantially. It seems like. I think it's like 1,600 talents now for the African war elephants and 1,400 for the smaller ones. So elephants have definitely gone up in price, which is good because they're very, very potent. And this is really not a great map for the Celtiberians either. Open map's going to favor Carthage a little more here, I think. Let's get my Balearic Slingers up here. And let's get my skirmishers towards the back to keep them safe from elephants. There is a little lag in this game, it looks like. Could potentially be a lot of lag, I don't know. And let's get my sword corps back here. Just need to set up a somewhat easily defensible formation, and I've got to be close enough for my spears to support me. Let's fling a couple of these spears out to the flank and just leave a couple in the center and see if we can. I'm going to move all my units as one just to keep them safe. Just make sure I understand my special abilities. I do have cavalry counter tactics on all my spears. Frenzy's not going to do me any good unless they've improved it, which I haven't been able to research. So Headhunt here, we'll probably need to use that if I get the opportunity. And then the Iberian swordsmen just have Frenzy too, which is not worth much. Alright, so let's tell my opponent good luck, have fun. Alright. And I am ready. Let's see if he's ready. I left my Balearic Slingers on Skirmish. I may change that, but I think I want him on Skirmish just in case I'm not paying attention and he tries a cav charge. I might be able to get away. Skirmish isn't wildly reliable though, so we'll see. Alright, so I definitely have a skirmish advantage. My opponent has African pikemen and a lot of Carthaginian cav, as well as 2 African elephants. I have an infantry advantage if I can keep my infantry alive long enough to use it. My slingers are going to come in very handy here, and then my javelins are going to have to help bring down his elephants, and my spears are going to have to support that effort along with my Scutarii cav. Scutarii cav is not going to be quite as resilient versus elephants as, say, like a noble cav, though. And since I have the skirmish advantage, I'll push forward. Yeah, that pike corps, I mean, obviously could be dangerous if I have to attack it frontally, but I'm not worried about it if I can get to the flanks. The late Libyan hoplites are nothing to worry about. Let's use our Balearic Slingers. His cav isn't close enough to chase me off, so I'm gonna give a focus fire order on one of his men, and let's actually just group these guys into their own so that I can move up.
Forward! Slingers! Lusitani nobles! Warriors, move out!
He is activating his Carthaginian cav. He's used rapid, or no, I don't think he used the reload ability. He's gonna force my slingers back, probably. Let's get my Scutarii cav. This is where I'm gonna struggle to keep his cav away from my own.
Cavalry, warriors eager for blood.
Ooh, probably could have charged him there. Might should have. I'm gonna have trouble keeping my slingers up
Our
front.
general is under attack.
Run, curse you! You have our spears. Get ready! Warriors,
I'll just screen up front with my spears to keep his cav off my case. He's bringing up his Libyan peltist. I'll just chase him a little bit with my spears. Oh, those are his Balearic slingers. Never mind. No need to chase. No need to chase.
Run, curse you! Battle ready!
Good. His slingers just got caught repositioning, and I got lots of fantastic kills there. In fact, to the point where they're gone. My opponent's probably going to feel the need to charge me at this point. We'll see how patiently he decides to play, or not patiently. But I've clearly gained a skirmishing advantage.
The men are wavering.
Okay, he's gonna move up his African pikeman. I'm gonna let him get kind of close, and then I'm just gonna pull back. I just want to get one good focus fire shot on these pikemen. Okay, it's going to be hard for him to engage me with pikes. He's going to have to use his elephants to try and force the engagement. And so hopefully when that happens I can force an unfavorable engagement for him. But if I go ahead and engage my infantry, he's going to kill me.
All right.
But he does have a cav superiority, which he's going to try and push here.
Lusitani Cavalry! Battle ready and eager!
I'm going to get his Carthaginian cav pretty good right here.
Ready for battle!
Don't want to really engage those guys, though. The elephants are somewhat close for support. Come on, Balearic slingers, get away.
Break off!
My Scutari cav is actually kind of at risk here. Need to pull these guys back. See if we can chase into those guys there.
Ready! Fire on them! Warriors, eager for blood! Warriors, move out! More echoes! Our spears are yours! Get running! Mount them there!
Okay, yeah, he's gonna get my Scutari cav there.
Cavalry!
Just trying to get more shots
Our
in.
men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Roar! Get ready! Orders!
Let's actually get out of here.
Cavalry!
Okay, he's charging his elephants.
Shield screen! No!
Oh, my spearmen just got completely trampled.
Shield warriors!
Our men flee the field of
Yeah,
battle.
insta-rout on my guys there.
shameful
It's gonna be
display.
really hard for me to stop his elephants here, and to be quite honest, there's very little I can do about it.
Ready! Warriors, move!
I can't do much about his cav.
Warriors ready!
Let's see if we can screen him out a little right here.
Orders! Forward! Warriors, move out!
See if we can get these guys over here.
Lusitani nobles! Scutari spearmen!
Okay,
Sword ready!
got his African pikes shifting a little bit. These veteran shield warriors are actually doing really good.
Our men flee the field of
See if I
battle.
can try and get
This
his
is a
elephants
shameful
into this fight.
Battle ready! Skirmishers!
Okay, I'm gonna try and be patient here and just engage piecemeal as best I can. I've got his elephants under fire with my Balearic slingers at the moment. Got a
Our hidden units
fairly
have been
advantageous situation going on here. Oh crap.
Hunger for blood and battle!
Don't skirmish, just fire, just fire, just fire, just fire.
Reload now! Back, warriors!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Take out his Libyan Peltis. His elephants are running amok. I am killing them. But they are running amok into my men, which is dangerous. Those shield warriors are beasting over there. Okay, Iberian skirmishers into
Our men flee the field of battle.
his
This
cav
is a
here.
shameful display.
Ready for battle.
Gotta finish bringing those elephants down. I'm very close to doing so. Okay, just one more unit of elephants. Come on, get back, get back, get back. This is gonna be messy, folks, but if...
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Might be able to pull something out if I can get rid of those elephants. The Balearic Slingers got rid of one unit, but he's got Cav kind of bearing down on me over here. Let's bring my guys
Our men
back in.
flee the field of battle.
I'm not really managing my guys
This
real
is a
good.
shameful display.
Let's pull back out of that fight.
Iberian swords, slingers.
Okay, his elephants are amok and pretty much dead, but pretty much isn't good enough. They need to be entirely dead. He's making a good move here and trying to take out my Balearic Slingers. I'm gonna try and get my nobles into these guys. Let's pull these guys out.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Forward! Iberian swords. Orders. Battle ready.
Okay, I mean, I've gotten rid of his elephants.
Scutari spearmen.
Let's see if we can get rid of some of his pikes.
Balearic slingers. Now fire.
Oh, crap.
Ready for battle. Follow me.
His elephants are back.
Warriors ready. Deadly missiles ready.
Killed a bunch of his cav there.
Veteran shield bearers. Spears ready. Warriors move out. Ready.
He's getting a lot of great shots on my general.
Scutari spearmen. Lusitani nobles.
Come on, nobles, go there.
Our
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, if it is in my favor, I don't really know how. This is another one that was just a crazy battle, and really if my opponent would have been a little more active, pretty sure he would have just waylaid me. It's not over yet, folks.
veteran shield bearers. We hunger for blood battle.
There's one elephant kind of going berserk still that's probably killing a fair number of my men, so we'll see if we can hit it with some fire. Oh crap, I'm gonna lose my Balearic Slingers.
Ready.
I could still lose this if I'm not vigilant.
Our men
Okay,
flee
elephant's
the
dead.
field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Slingers. Run, curse you. Now.
Alright, no, we got it. We got it. We can pull this off. Yeah, if it wouldn't have been for all these mistakes on my opponent's part, I definitely would have lost this. My Lusitani nobles are just absolute beasts, though. They've gotten a lot of kills, and the nerfing of the javelins probably saved my hide, too. Carthaginian general's still alive, but that's going to be it, so... Got lucky there. Good game to my opponent. Sorry I didn't really get any close-ups or stuff. It's not like I did a fantastic job of handling that battle, but what attention I did spend ended up being important. Like I said, it was kind of hard for my opponent to be... I think he forgot to get some of his pikes into formation. It was also kind of hard for him to be aggressive because he didn't have... he had pikes as a core, and that's one of the things. If you bring a pike core, you really need to use your elephants and skirmishers to force your opponent into a bad situation. His elephants got plenty of kills, quite a lot of them in fact, and none of my spears really did all that good. But if you look at some of my sword units, 321 kills on this veteran's shield warrior that got into some of his pikes and late Libyan hoplites and stuff without getting hit by a phalanx. Obviously that's clearly a very capable unit. My general got a lot of kills as well, and that was even with a lot of skirmish fire into his back. Balearic Slingers saved my hide. These Iberian skirmishers killed a few of his calves. I mean, I don't even know how I managed to pull this one off, but it's mainly just because of the combined kills of a lot of my my sword units here. This veteran warrior didn't get used a whole lot, but in any case, good game to my opponent. Hope you all enjoyed seeing a little bit of the Lusitani in action. Heir of Carthage, signing off for now.